Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the All About Favorite channel. I'm your host, Pastor KZ. Y'all, I want to shout out my Liberian sister-in-laws. They sent me this. This is the map of Africa and showing Liberia. So this was handmade for me. So, y'all, thank you to all of my sister-in-laws. Y'all, I got to share this with you before I go any further. I just said all my sister-in-laws in Liberia and throughout the continent. And also I have some sister-in-laws statewide from Liberia. So I need to shout them all out. Y'all, I can't call all their names because you know what? It's 11 of them. I mean, heaven forbid I start naming them and I miss somebody. So all my sister-in-laws from the Bossa Queen, much love to you and thank you all for this. And I'll probably wear it tomorrow just to make sure if somebody don't see it over there in Liberia that you will get a chance to share it and see it. Also, everybody at the end of the video, hit the thumbs up, like the video, comment, and share the video. If you are watching on other platforms such as IG or Facebook, hop on over to my YouTube channel and hit the thumbs up button and make some comments there. My email address is also walkinfavor61@yahoo.com. My attire today, I am wearing the Houston Texans. Well, this is another wardrobe switch I had to make because I had the other team winning and I had their t-shirt prepared. But Houston Texans, I bet a lot of people sorry that they did not hire you, D'Amico Ryans. I told Carolina to hire you, but they wouldn't listen to me. So good win for you, Houston Texans. We've been talking Real Talk Week, and these are things that will help you as you leave this year, go into the new year. Some things you might want to modify, some truths that you may not want to address or deal with, but we're trying to get a better handle on our lives. We're trying to get well. We're trying to get healthy and whole. We're trying to remove some of the brokenness that we may have. Now, I want to talk today about expectations. On yesterday, I alluded to this, talking about this. So some of you are holding on to unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations. Some of you, you're running yourself ragged. You trying to satisfy everybody. As one of my t-shirts say, you are doing too much. Yet, you have people in your life, and I'm going to just be keeping it 100. You might not want to hear it, but I'm going to tell you a truth. You got people in your life who not putting the same energy or effort that you are. Yeah, see, a lot of you always say, well, the same energy I'm giving, that's what I'm given, that's what I give back. That's not true, because some of you are going beyond trying to make it work. Some of you trying to be beyond to fix my life, and some people's life you just can't fix. But when you are finding that someone that you are dealing with, they are not putting the same effort in or energy, you need to reevaluate that, because you might be having some unrealistic expectations of that person. See, all the time people cannot change and modify and turn into what we want them to be. So you've got to stop trying to be a fixer and start walking in, okay, this is how this person is. Either you accept them for who they are or you move on from them. The same way with your job. If you are working at a place that you know your time is up there, move on. You might have to do a whole career change. Some of you want to start your own business. You never know until you step out on faith. You've got to start walking by faith and not by what you see. Another truth is, I'm going to bring out to you with unrealistic expectations is some of you are just making it through the day. And not everybody can understand what you're dealing with, and they don't have to. But the key is you gotta know and understand that you cannot keep walking around in a fog. At some point you have got to pull yourself up and you're going through, but you got to pull yourself up. Now, here is something I want to share with you that you may be having an unrealistic expectation about. Sometimes you expect people to understand what you're going through or sympathize or empathize with you. The truth of the matter is they can't empathize and sympathize with what you're going through. Some of them could care less about what you're going through because they're going through the same thing you're going through at the same time. So it is hard for them to help you through your situation. But I love when Psalms 23 say, yea, though I walk through. That means a continuous motion. It may not be a fast pace, but you are continually walking through it, no matter what the situation is. Now, let me say this. When people disappoint you and your stress level is hitting the roof, I'm just saying, your expectations for that situation might not be a good thing. Because see, what you have done was planted or built something in your mind up that really is not, it's non-existent. So you're unrealistic when you put your expectations on another person. Everybody don't see things the way you do. Everybody don't move like you move. And that's just a fact. And I'm saying is not a negative thing, but what you got to understand is sometimes negative situations can lead to positive outcomes. Sometimes people say, well, it's just going to be horrible if we break up. No, the Most High God might be trying to save you from something. Oh, the divorce is horrible. Sometimes out of divorces come growth. And sometimes that person was not your forever person anyway. I know some of you are hooked on this word soulmate, and I'm looking for my soulmate, or I'm searching for real love. I think the song is, what if that person you're with is not that person? Okay, that should have been on yesterday about the truth. But today is Tell the Truth Thursday. Even though we're talking about unrealistic expectations, maybe you're not being realistic. I'm just saying, you've got to decide what you want. You got to decide who you are. You can't let other people decide for you. And your expectations, there is nothing wrong with you having expectations. There is nothing wrong with you having standards. I want to be very clear on that. I'm just saying, for some situations and certain people you may deal with and encounter, you might be over expecting. You might be placing them in a position that they can't obtain. Your expectations is too high for them. And it's okay for you to say, you know what? I just don't want to do this no more. That's real talk. I can't do this no more. Some of you can, but you can say, I choose not to be here no more. That same thing goes with your place of employment, your place of worship. Sometimes you just outgrow a situation. Sometimes you just outgrow people. Sometimes you're ready to explore something and experience something different, and that is okay. If this is not going and leading up to what you expect it to be, then what you can do is say, you know what? I need to figure out what else I'm going to do. I want to try something different. Please start doing that in the new year. Don't go through all next year with this unrealistic expectations of stuff. When you see the situation has not gotten better in 20, 30, 40 years, you need to reevaluate that. Now, I want to end this by saying it's okay if you want something different. It's okay for you to want something better, and it's okay for you to want more. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's okay for you to say, this just not working for me anymore. Sometimes you reach a point where you no longer try to fix someone. I said this, and I keep saying it because I read your emails, and it keeps coming up in your emails. I got letters to read. I'll read a lot of them next year. I'm going to spend the December just giving you some tools. But some of the emails that keep coming in is about relationship situations and issues, and I'm trying my best to change them and give them helpful hints. Understand something. Maybe your job or your position and your purpose is not to change or fix another person. Work on yourself. I like it when I hear people say, "Oh, I'm just working on me right now. I need to take time to work on me." But are you really working on you? Some of you are not. That's real talk. But try to not get into fixing other people's life and stop running around chasing after and begging people to love you. Another thing, some of you working 3 and 4 jobs, you chasing a dollar, but you're not getting ahead. You know what? It's time to slow down and rethink what you're doing. You're not chasing after something that is going to sustain you, because if you're working 3 and 4 jobs, something is missing here. You're not getting enough rest, and you got this big $1 million home that you never enjoying it. You got a pool, you got all of these things. You hear me? Things, material things, and you don't have peace. You're not happy. You just come home, change clothes, get put on another uniform, and go to the next job. You're not enjoying any of this stuff. You are not living a stress-free life. These are just some things for you to think about before you go into the new year with this unrealistic expectations and stuff like that. So get yourself focused. Find some balance. And that's real talk. Y'all, that's all I got for you today. Don't miss tomorrow. I'll see you back. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. My shout out again, Bossa Queen, Liberia.